Hello and welcome back to Tsukihime. My name is Maybe Dennis, and last time we start off in the shoes of Noelle, who's almost on the verge of dying. She prays to God, hoping for a way to get out of this. And Dr. Rocco's like, "Hi, how are you doing?" She's like, "Whoa, who are you?" She's like, "Don't worry, I'm just gonna turn you into a vampire." She's like, "What?" So she injects her with the same thing that she gave Shiki, and then like 6 other boosters. So now Noelle is a dead apostle, and we're gonna have to deal with that. And meanwhile, in Shiki's POV, the next day, we kind of just do our normal thing. We're feeling a little bit off, but eventually we get to school. CL's not there, but seems like Yumizuka came back. Yeah, she's back for a little bit. We talk. Seems like she was just out because of the serial killings. She's like, yeah, I don't want to go to school. And yeah, nothing special happened at all. We go home, we greet Hisui, we freaking kick a chair, and suddenly Shiki wants to kill everything. He goes to bed early because he's clearly very off. And then he wakes up in the middle of the night just to go out to town, basically have a sip of wine as he watches his city go up in flames as Roa. Yeah, we got a bad end because she fully turned into Roa in that ending, because as we found out, the injection that Dr. Rock gave us was something that made it so that it happened faster. But basically, after going through several things, I decided to not get that shot, and now here we are. We're basically at the spot where Shiki would have turned, but instead of taking that one shot from Dr. Rock, we got the other one, so he's not turning quite yet. So, yeah, let's continue. I'm excited because, well, I have progress. I must be hearing things. I awake to the sound of people screaming. It's past midnight. My stomach is berating me for going to sleep without dinner. Ah, yeah, the people are screaming because I believe Shiki wasn't actually the one going out killing people. She did in like one ending to like drink, but like at the moment, it is it's pretty sure it's Noelle killing people. We actually haven't seen her yet, but I'm sure we will soon. My stomach, yeah. But it's not as though I can cook myself, so I'll have to head outside and see what I can find. Wow, really? Nothing in the kitchen? Well, Shiki feels a little bit off. Why is he on a rooftop? Incidentally, when we talk about eating, we're really conflating 2 different things. Eating people. There's eating for pleasure, which requires time and effort. And then there's eating for sustenance, which can be done efficiently. It's the latter I'm interested in tonight. In my current lethargic state, I have no energy to waste. But instead, I end up watching dinner unfold from afar. Oh, this is... Yeah, we saw this in the other round. I think it's the exact same, actually. From atop a building, I watch the body's writhe. I see. She's only taking 6 victims for now, but the 6 of the dead will soon become exponentially more. She's making a game of it. It's like watching a predator toying with its prey, savoring their suffering to feed its sadism. Yet more evidence that common rabble cannot be trusted with this kind of power. Invariably, they get carried away, devouring all the quarry in sight when a single meal would do. I look down at my own hands. Is it the way we feed righteous, or wicked? Can we be permitted to take the time to save our meal, to eat not for survival, but for pleasure? Of course we can. It's a responsibility of the hunted to defend themselves from the hunter, so decrees the law of nature. The city is on fire! Kind of, not really. Is it the slaughter of other creatures that define a beast of prey? We're reliant on other species for sustenance. If so, the apostles are not the ultimate predator. Humanity is. A species which compensates for its natural weakness through technology and cultural advancement. A true ancestor would put it thus. Ultimately, it is humanity who would claim the greatest prey of all, the Earth itself. I guess a true ancestor would say that because they are basically the Earth. And clearly humanity's evolved to a point where it's like, yeah, we don't really need to evolve. We're just gonna make things to do stuff for us instead. However, the ultimate predator is not necessarily the strongest. It's simply the species with the most optimized methods. While human beings excel as a species, they are laughably weak as individuals, Moreover, they are plagued by a systemic evil. They're dependent on consuming every other life form to survive. They cannot help but prey on others, indiscriminate of their victims' intelligence or biological similarities. So to condemn the slaughter underway as a deliberate act of malice would be arrogant in the extreme. If anyone is at fault here, it is the dead. They who live in ignorance of their predator status, and so fail to act on their own defenses. I was like, it's your fault for dying because you weak when you should be strong. You're wrong. You'd never say that if you knew what it was like to be weak. Preach all you like to your own kind, but leave us out of it. Huh. It seems like Shiki is kind of fighting back his inner Roa, I think. I guess that's why the scene is slightly different. Like, the stuff that Noelle's doing is the same, but I guess in this one, Roa didn't completely take over Shiki, so that's why it's, yeah. It's an invigorating spectacle, but I've had enough for tonight. Nothing quite ruins the appetite like unsolicited opinions on one's diet and etiquette, least of all from one's own body. The aroma lingering in the air is enough to satisfy my hunger for now. I should get back to my room before I wake up. Ah. On my way home, I stopped to look at the sky. The moon loomed so large it could fall from the heavens at any moment. I thought I'd curb my appetite for tonight, but still my throat yearns for a fine vintage. Yeah, we saw in the flowchart by accident that we were going to encounter Mahoyo here. Oh, nighttime stroll. I'm starving, but I'm a hopeless cook. I'll eat out tonight instead. Oh, okay. So now Mario is encountering Roa as, you know, Mario. Interesting. Or, sorry. Mario is encountering Shiki as Roa. A woman would be nice. There's an exquisite specimen in the mansion. I hesitate to lay my hands on her. Not that the thought of preying on my own family gives me pause. Rather, my self-preservation instincts warn me that would be the last thing I ever do. Oh yeah, you're right. Akiha is a half-blood thing. Still don't really know what the other half is, to be honest. Something supernatural. I'll save her for last. But on second thought, perhaps I should claim her now while my metamorphosis remains undetected, while I can still catch her by surprise. Oh. Yeah. I guess Mario is banking on Roa basically going to the next host immediately and awakening immediately. Because it was kind of weird when you think about it, because Mario's not really part of the cleanup crew. That's all supposed to be Ciel and Noelle. But Mario decided to stay back for like a little bit longer. He was really banking on the fact that Roa would reawaken within this time period, because there are still candidates that fit the bill of, you know, being male, being, I don't know, what was it again? Rich, having special bloodlines. Yeah.
てめえは電波情報のガンだ。回線がつながっている肉体ならたやすく安全な方に転移できる。今までの資料に目を通して分かったよ。てめえはできれば転生なんざしたくねえのさ。だからまだその時代に残れる術があるのならそっちにかけると信じてたぜ。
Ah, yeah. Mario's really smart. I actually really like that about him. Consider the following. Suppose someone named A can steal the other's life force, and they steal it from someone named B. The relationship may resemble that of a vampire and a human, but it's fundamentally different. A treats life force like currency. While B is alive, A has unrestricted access to the bank account, their vitality. Although this benefits A alone, it is a codependent relationship.
これは今までのてめえにはできなかったことだ。
I love how it's just like, all right, thinking, serious thinking, and then Mario talks. It's like, I don't care. I'm thinking a little bit more.
ま、偶然のなせる奇跡ってやつだな。 たまたま転生した先のガキに吸血鬼じみた異能があり、その犠牲者がしつこく生き残りやがった。
Wait. The kid you picked to reincarnate into just happened to have vampiric traits. And the kid he latched onto just happened to come back from the dead. Wait, what? I'm not quite sure I understand that statement. Because, okay, so is he talking about the original Shiki, or like us Shiki when he said the kid you picked to reincarnate into, like the old one or this one? And who's the he says in the second part happens to come back from the dead? I want to assume that's me, but I'm not sure.
悲惨な話だがね。この町には一心同体の人でなしが2人もいたことになる。
Oh, damn. Does Mario know that we have the mystic eyes of death perception? Maybe? Because that's what the comes back from the dead will kind of imply, right? Or something like that, I don't know. A in this back to thinking. A in this example is the original Shiki Tohno, a scion, I think it's a scion of ancient beings peculiar to this land. When the madness in his blood began to manifest, he was disposed of by his father, but secretly had access to a secondary source of life in B. That is, in Shiki Tohno, his family's adopted son of a similar name. What? Wait. So, okay, original Shiki Tohno and our Shiki Tohno, I'll refer to A and B as well. So, A is the original Shiki, who had like the same blood as Akiha. The blood began to manifest and they were, disposed of. But he had a secondary source of life, which is our Shiki. They had a link? I didn't know they had a link of magical or blood related or anything at all. When did that happen? Consequently, Shiki A survived his brush with death, whilst Shiki B died, his bank account drained by Shiki A. Huh. I thought Shiki A attempted to kill Shiki B, and then Akiha did something to extend Shiki B's life. Wasn't that not the thing? That's what we learned in the other ending, right? Huh. But I don't understand the connection between Shiki A and Shiki B. This was not the end, however. The situation was complicated by external factors that brought Shiki B back to life.
だが、そのおかげで俺も薄皮一枚で首がつながった。
It's about to end it, damn.
大公社は本国に帰投させた。真相も俺が抑える。てめえは安心して目を覚ませ。その後ゆっくり不老の秘術について取引しようじゃねえか。
Yeah, that's what Mario was aiming for in the other route. Never really got an answer. Or at least didn't get a satisfactory one. Shiki B was taken to a hospital where his life was saved by surgery. Or rather, where he was preserved on the brink of death. A vampire of the Western breed would have granted him their blood, and with it a long life as their minion. But their Eastern counterparts are different. Through some unknown art, they can bring a human back from the dead, their humanity intact, without a drop of blood. How fascinating, small and remote this island may be, is for that very reason that the ancient mystics linger here in such abundance. And among them, this clan, a relic from times of yore. Even if vampires had never appeared in Soya, its downfall wouldn't have been far off. It's been so long. 8 years, in fact, since I last set foot in this house. 8 years. I mean, he's referring to Shiki B, right? But I thought it was 7 years. What? Is that the end of the day? Huh, that is really weird. Well, I guess I ended it a little bit early last time, but yeah, we're continuing. That's for sure. Day 12, Crimson Vestiges 2? I forgot. Was day 11 Crimson Vestiges? I gotta check. I forgot. Okay, so currently on day 12. Oh no, it was previously Epilogue. I feel like I've heard Crimson Vestiges before. Was it one of the ones that never... Ah, here it is. Crimson Vestiges was on day 6. We never got a 2. I do remember commenting on that because I was like, it's weird how we had a 1 but not a 2. But I guess I got that answered now. Cool. Alright, we're starting off in the Blood Alley. Blood Park. Blood Sofa. I guess we're alternating between these 3 locations. It's going faster. Whoa. I bolt upright. My body is sheathed in sweat. Whatever I was dreaming about, it can't have been good. Odd. I don't remember having any nightmares. If anything, I feel like I've slept deeper than I have in ages. It's like I've been under for a whole day. Now I think about it, I believe it is Saturday, so it is a weekend, so it's gonna be like no school. I'm glad I didn't wake up to any unpleasant sights. Well, I'm amazed I fell asleep like that. Must have been really out of sorts if I forgot to take them off. Sleeping with your glasses is weird. Actually, I prefer not to think about what happened in the lobby. I better tell Akiha about the chair myself. I don't want Hisui to get in trouble. There's a knock at the door. An unusually forceful one, I note, before an unexpected face appears in the doorway. Okay, if it's unexpected, then it's not Hisui, because Hisui is the one who always wakes us up. It's gotta be Akiha, Kohaku, or Dr. Arak. Highly doubt it's Saiki. Oh, it's Kohaku. Huh. Aw, did Hisui get punished? Because Akiha was like, what the fuck is happening with this chair? Hisui, you were here. Time for you to get grounded. Apparently Kohaku is the one who came to wake me up this morning. She gets days off? Okay. Wait, that didn't happen the other route. Wait a second. Oh, it splits off here. I'm not gonna look into it too much. I'll look into it later. Huh. In the other route, oh, the other route was when we went to school and we saw Roa for the first time. I see. Well, I guess I'll continue. Kohaku lays down a school uniform for me to change into and leaves the room with a smile. Oh wait, nah, I miscalculated. Yeah, we had school on day 12. That's why, as you can see, we went to the school room on the left side. Never mind. Take that back. I pull myself together and get out of bed. As I change out of my PJs and into my uniform, I spot my knife lying on the desk. I've kept this memento of my father in my pocket ever since receiving it. But I doubt I'll have a reason to use it again. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. We are now post-epilogue. That means some serious shit. We're in the sequel. My time with Ciel, my time with Arcuid, Vlove, and all the vampire hunting business. I've woken up one day to find it all come to an end. School doesn't hold the same appeal knowing Ciel won't be there. But ultimately, I'm just going back to my old life. I haven't lost anything that I had more than a few days ago. Everything that matters is right where I left it, waiting for me. I suppose that was Ciel's parting gift. Your ordinary life. Alright, up and at 'em. When I frame it like that, I don't feel like Ciel's departure will break me. Aww, he still has the spirit that she left behind. I'll never forget her, but I'm strong enough to carry on without her. If I keep telling myself that, day after day, maybe it'll eventually become true. I stow the knife in the drawer and leave my room. Time to face the day. School isn't gonna wait around for me. I wish I could wake up with that much energy. It is I am not a morning person. 7:45 a.m. the time of day when the streets are overflowing with school-bound students. A few faces look bleary with sleep, but in general, the mood is bright. The end of the recent string of bizarre events have taken a weight off everyone's mind. Huh. So, I'm really confused as to, like, how much Roa has taken over Shiki, because if he actually becomes a vampire, he's not supposed to be able to walk outside, right? As evident as, like, when Roa took over, I'm just gonna call them Shiki A and Shiki B now, because they have provided that key, those names for them, and it's just easier to differentiate them because both their names are Shiki Tohno. But when Roa was in Shiki A didn't really go outside. He was kind of stuck waiting until school ended before doing anything. At most, the sun would have been like halfway down before he could actually come out, like sun setting and everything. But we're currently still outside, even though it's clear that like Roa has taken over, at the very least, like nighttime Shiki. I still don't feel like I belong here somehow. That's due in part to knowing the truth behind the murders, but it's mostly because of the cold reality the sight of the school reminds me of. No matter how hard I try to put a positive spin on it, Ciel isn't coming back. I know it's pathetic how hung up I am on her, but that's just... She's here! Wait. Surely I'm dreaming. I must be, right? But I, of all people, could never mistake her, even from behind. No, it's her. It's really her. It's Ciel heading to school as if nothing had ever happened.
Senpai!
I let out a cry and run towards her. She must have known I was there all along, but she turns around as though she's not noticing me for the first time.
Oya, Tohno-kun. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Wait. I was thinking like... I actually thought Ciel was gonna leave. I'm not gonna lie. I didn't think she'd come back to school. Does that mean she was not in school here today, or did we just decide, oh yeah, she's gone, so I won't do anything and visit her? I guess? Okay.
今朝はいつになく元気いっぱいですね。
はい、おはようございます。ってそうじゃなくて
Why are you here?
3度目こういうの3度目です。先輩帰ったんじゃないんですか？
Third time? Wait, I remember there was a second time. The second time was here. Yeah. But what was the first? Was the first immediately after... I think the first was immediately after the fight with Love. So, fight with Love was here, and then Shiki wasn't sure if... Yeah. Shiki wasn't sure if Ciel was gonna come back after basically finding no trace of her here. Yeah, okay, yeah, fair. Third time's the charm. She's gonna stay here forever, yeah!
その予定でしたけど、当面仕事がないようなので残らせていただきました。
Well, that makes things awkward, doesn't it?
それに、ちゃんと卒業までいると約束しましたし、私が遠野くんを置いて帰るわけないじゃないですか。
I'm not gonna leave you behind. A faint smile accompanies those words.
それは。
はい、何ですか？
その言葉通りの意味として受け取っていいんでしょうか？はい、
遠野くんの想像にお任せします。
Whatever you want, baby. Her gentle smile widens as she nods. I'm too choked up to speak. This might be the happiest moment of my life, or rather, the most grateful I've ever felt to be alive. If my self-control faltered for a second, I throw my arms around her. Even now, I feel the fire in my chest growing. If we weren't in public, there's no telling what I might have done. Do it anyways! Woo! I grab her hand.
それじゃあ、もう本当にどこにも行かないんですね。ずっとこのまま学校にいるんですよね。
ですね。ずっと学校にいたらおばあさんになっちゃいます。私は3年生なんですから、あと4ヶ月で卒業です。
4 months. Well, apparently, if this is as long as the other one, I only have 3 days, including today. Oh, Jesus, we're really close to the end now I think about it. Huh. Oh, wow.
そうでした。すみません。でも、昨日みたいにいきなり帰るなんてことはなくて、ちゃんと話はできるんですよね。
もちろんですとも。初子貫徹はいい言葉です。こうなったら最後までお付き合いしますよ、遠野くん。
A huge sigh of relief escapes my lips. My body's rearing to run a dozen laps and all around the sports field, but my heart, overcome with a deeper sense of peace, convinces me otherwise. I'm so happy I could cry. If I weren't afraid of letting a single drop of joy go to waste, I never even realized I could feel this way. Oh, trust me, I'm giddy on the inside. Oh boy, did you surprise me! So she did know what she was doing. That mean streak of hers is rearing its head again.
嬉しすぎてバカになりそうですけど、自制ぐらいできるんです。
I'm kinda used to this.
心のどこかでまた驚かされるんだろうなって気はしてましたから。
I can only hope my expression conveys some of the bliss I feel. Okay, I see. Okay, yeah.
それは日頃の行いがたたってしまったと反省すべきところでしょうか。
Ciel averts her gaze in embarrassment.
そろそろ朝礼の時間ですね。トノくん、そろそろ行かないと遅刻しちゃいます。
そうだね。それじゃあ先輩、また休み時間に。
Curry, I'll get you all the curry bread you want. Waving goodbye to Ciel, I set off towards the school building. I sprint all the way to the classroom, a grin plastered on my face the entire time. Oh, that's so cute. Ciel's, Shiki's so happy. First period passes at a snail's pace. There's a 10-minute break before the next class. I can't wait until lunch. I know I'm getting too worked up, but there ain't no breaks on this train. This Shiki Ciel train. Let's go! Time to head to the third-year classrooms. I won't be able to function unless I see Ciel's face. Holy shit. He's really crazy for her, as we already know. Alright, mission complete. Time to go back to class. Whoa! This random encounter has my head spinning. I reach the stairs to find Ciel already coming down them.
いえ、先輩を探しに行こうと飛び出したというか。
I was gonna raid your classroom.
いつも待ってるばかりだから、たまにはこっちから行こうと思ったんです。
それは嬉しいですけど、トノくん、私のクラスを知らないでしょ。3年の B クラスですから覚えておいてくださいね。
It's okay, because I would have checked every classroom. Spot the main character isn't too hard when the person you're trying to find has blue hair.
なんでしょう、その沈黙。何か不名誉な指摘を受けている気がしますが。
Shiki's thinking all sorts of weird stuff.
いや、茶道部の部費でお茶飲んでるだけじゃなくてよかったなと。感心。分かってましたけど、真面目に授業を受けてたんですね。
Actually going to class. She's a good student. Wait, I still don't understand how old Ciel is, because from what I gather, she's supposed to be like 25, 26 years old, because I think it's been like 12 or 13 years since she turned into Roa and was killed by Arcoid. But at that time, she was either like 12 or 13, I forgot how old, but she's supposed to be like in her mid-20s, right?
はい、なんとか授業についていってます。ってトーノくん、私のことをそんな風に思ってたんですか？
Yeah. Now I've done it. Though to be honest, the thought had crossed my mind.
すみません。
I thought you were
あ
doing
ま
an
りに先輩
Arihiko.
が神出鬼没なんで、よからぬ想像する時もなくはありませんでした。先輩の耳には届いてないだろうけど、1、2年の間じゃ楽しい噂話もあるし。
But only I know the truth.
ほほ。よからぬ想像とはどのような？
授業にいないのにいるように見えたりとか、実は何人にも分身できたりとか、いくらなんでも万能すぎるし、実は学校を裏で牛耳ってるんじゃないとか。
So
まあ諸説いろいろ。
She's secretly running. You know what? With her ability to give people memories and, you know, do all that weird magical stuff, they're not completely wrong.
トーノくんはそう思っていたんですか。
I sense danger. Our warm report has frozen over in an instant. Tread carefully. Poor judgment might cost me my life. So I legit did not think that we were gonna get choices for this. They're probably all gonna lead to the same thing because they are all relatively inconsequential. So I'll just go in order. Surely you skip class once in a while.
とんでもない。 思ってたのは一つ目のやつだけです。
I mean, everyone skipped class at least once in their life.
反論したいところですが、遠野くんの言う通りです。たまにどうしても間に合わないときは欠席をごまかしたりしています。
I know this for a fact because you literally skipped class with me the other day. Ciel gives me an embarrassed shrug. Well, it's not like I can blame her for that. Being a student isn't even her day job. I'm sure vampire hunting sometimes has to take priority over school. I mean, I don't know, man.
でも先輩、茶道部については疑問があるというか、質問があるというか。
The thing is, sure, it's her, like, you said isn't even her day job. It kinda is because, you know, her main job is at night. So if she's gonna do something like another job, it would be her day job.
前に部員はいないって言ってましたけど、この学校初めから茶道部そのものがないんじゃないですか。
You know too much, Shiki.
もしかして本当になかった。
You know too much.
じゃあ茶道室は先輩が作った、いや学校側に作らせた謎の空き教室なんですか。
You know what? Come to think of it, we never actually saw anyone in that room other than Shiki, Ciel, and Noelle. Yeah, and also that room looks so different from every other classroom. I guess the church might have done something about it because, like, if you look at the flowchart on the other side, I distinctly remember Shiki was like, "Oh yeah, teachers are telling me to go to the tea ceremony room. I'll just wait for them," and they just never show up. So maybe they're like, "Wait, tea ceremony room? That never existed. Where the heck is Shiki?" I don't know. Who knows?
さあ、私には点でわからないお話みたいです。
No comment. Next question. Ciel suddenly becomes very interested in something outside the window.
いいけど別に。どんな悪さをしても先輩は根っからの悪人じゃないし、誰にも迷惑はかけてないんだろうし。でも先輩の暗示ってそんなことまでできちゃうんですか。
ですから遠野くんのお話は点でわからないのでお答えできません。
I couldn't tell you a single thing. I stare at her intently. A minute passes in uncomfortable silence.
割としつこいんですね、遠野くん。
別に先輩の目って青いんだなって。
Slip in that right there. How beautiful your blue eyes are. With a defeated sigh, Ciel finally gives in.
言っておきますが、暗示というものはそんなに都合のいいものじゃないんですよ。人を言いなりになんかできませんし、無理難題を通すこともできません。
That's Arcwood territory right there. I can't do that.
暗示とは物事の捉え方を変えるのではなく、そらすというのが大前提なんです。私がいくら遠野くんはカレーが大好きと言い聞かせても、遠野くん本人がカレーが大嫌いならその暗示は成立しません。
Even if I weren't a curry hater, it wouldn't work because you love curry way too much.
あれ、そうなんですか。
Interesting.
じゃあ本人が嫌がっていることは無効化される。
はい。まあそれでも遠野くんにカレーを食べてもらう方法はいくらでもありますけどね。
Don't worry, Shiki. I've got my ways.
例えば大好きだから食べるというのではなく、食べなければ死んでしまうと暗示をかければ。
ああ、なるほど。大嫌いでも食べるしかないですね。なんだ、やっぱり何でもできるじゃないですか、それ。だ
から何でもじゃありませんってば。
I can do almost everything.
そういった意味のすげ替えはとても難しいんです。きちんと舞台を整えて、よっぽどうまいストーリーを作らないとかかってくれません。
You say my stories don't have enough world building. How do I do this world building? It won't. My suggestions won't work unless I have every detail planned out.
暗示にかかりにくい人も大勢いますし、私にできることなんて私を疑問に思わないという暗示ぐらいです。
Oh, that's right. Miss Noelle brought this up before. She said that Ciel had to cast a spell on everyone at school. Something about convincing them that an unfamiliar third year had actually been here all along. In that case, Ciel's reputation as a true student council president must have been honestly earned. Ah, okay. That's interesting. She didn't really plant memories, but she was able to convince everyone that she was there all along. So if they decide to think about it for a little bit, they'd be like, wait a second, something's not right. But because they don't think about it, they're like, yeah, she's always been there. It has nothing to do with magecraft and everything to do with her willingness to lend everyone a helping hand. Aww.
そろそろ時間ですね。また昼休みに来ますけど、体の方は大丈夫ですか？今朝は随分と顔色が悪いようですが。
Shiki's looking paler every single day.
はい。
I look pale? That's odd. I feel like $1,000,000.
大丈夫ですよ。ちょっと寝すぎたのか、体がだるいだけで。
そうですか。頭痛の方はどうです？
そっちは相変わらずかな。でも今朝は調子がいいです。そもそも少しぐらい痛くてもメガネをかけていれば問題はありません。
そうですか。それを聞いて安心しました。でも油断は禁物ですよ。事件は解決しましたが何があるか分かりませんから。というわけで携帯を出してください。
Oh, we're gonna get her number,
携
yeah!
帯ですか？
I take my phone out of my pocket. Then with a shock, I see Ciel taking hers out too. Could it be?
はい。これが私のメールアドレスと電話番号です。
Woo!
よかったら遠野くんのアドレスも教えてくれますか？大事な話はメールや電話の方がいいと思います。
Yes, yes, yes!
はい、もちろん。ちょっと待って。ちょっと待って。
My heart races as I fiddle with my phone. I must look incredibly lame, but I'm just a small-time boy at heart. I'm not used to this kind of thing.
はい、確かにいただきました。それじゃあ何かおかしなことがあったら遠慮なく相談してください。
With one last dazzling smile, Ciel heads down the stairs. Oh, I watch her go, savoring the afterglow of our conversation. Woo! I'm still basking in my euphoria when the bell rings for the second period. Aww, that was cute. Okay, well, I'm gonna load up because I want to try the other options. I forgot to check the flowchart actually. I'm pretty sure it's gonna... Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're all gonna lead into like the same thing. That one choice is bothering me. Because the thing is, I didn't make a choice here. And yeah, I didn't have a chance to make a choice here. Was it due to some of the other choices I made? It has to be. But they mentioned the only like relevant choices were Doctor of Rock with this, and I think like this one. I'm pretty sure at least those are the two that come to mind. Maybe like this one as well. But I don't know. I'm gonna keep going for a little bit. I sense danger. Go. All right. You can manage a clone or two.
分身くらいはできるでしょう。忍者にだってできるんだし、カレーあんなに食べてるんだし。
Does curry have anything to do with being a ninja? Woo! Oh man, that was really fast. She's like vibrating. I'm about to go goblin mode.
失礼。つい体が先にブレてしまいました。
I gotta see that again, actually. Did we try to hit her? I think she tried to hit us, right? There were two like slash motions. I can't tell. Oh well.
失礼。それより忍者とカレーは何の関係もありませんよね。
Yeah, that has something to do with ramen, right? Right, Naruto, right?
はい、ないですね、そういえば。根拠のない噂話をしてすみません。
Not that it was unfounded. I just saw this girl split into two with my own eyes. Okay, so the club stuff is mandatory. Gotcha. Alright, this time, surely you could pull some strings with the student council.
生徒会を牛耳ってるぐらいはありなのかなと。
ありません。そもそも生徒会会員の皆さんは大変優秀です。
Even though I could do their job better.
学校行事をより良くしようとする姿勢だけでなく、来るべき中高一貫校への変化に対応できるよう日々努力なさっています。
So you know more about the school than I do.
私がしていることなんて ちょっと弱気ですぐネガティブになってしまう会長氏のお尻を叩くくらいです。
Aw.
また支援で行動しがちな人物なので、そういう時はボクシングジムなどに
Oh,
連れ
she's
て
a
行くくらいです。
boxer. Of course she would know that too.
なるほど。
Naruhodo. So she's got the president himself wrapped around her finger. I think she misunderstood what pulling the strings means. Is it different in French? Okay, that was admittingly kind of dumb, but alright, we'll head over to back to classroom. By the end of the 4th period, the classroom is abuzz. It's about to be lunch, of course, but that's the least of it. The main reason is the surprise announcement that Mr. Kamokashigeru, the physics teacher, just dropped on us.
連絡があるのを忘れていました。
Huh.
今日の授業は私でおしまいです。校舎に欠陥が発見されたので、午後は工事のための調査が入ります。
There are defects discovered in the school building. Is that involving like the Roa's lair where his coffin is? Because we did have a fight there, I'll bet, with just Noelle, and I don't think there was too much damage, but there was still damage nonetheless.
皆さんはこのまま午後2時までに下校するように。食堂は1時まで空いていますので、定期食券を持っている生徒の方は利用しても構いません。
It's very interesting.
ではでは。
You have class off. Half day. Apparently, parts of the school building are sinking. I was concerned at first that it might have something to do with Roa's old hideout, but he's no longer a danger. Ooh, it is. Besides, if that were the case, that were the cause, I'm sure CL would do something about it. Odds are, it's no concern of ours. Yeah, sure. A dozen or so students are still hanging around the classroom, trying to figure out how to spend their afternoon. Naturally, I am one of them. Should I wait for CL here, or should I head to the tea ceremony room? Or should I take advantage of the newly acquired phone number? Our class's very own Sleeping Beauty, fresh from a morning spent slumped across his desk, approaches me with an ominous grin. Is that Arihiko? Yep. You are the beauty. Of course I will hang out with you.
今日はえらくストレートに来たな。何か嫌なことでもあったのか、お前。
別に。今日はわけもなく親友と遊びに行きたくなっただけだぜ。
Of course I don't have anything. He couldn't be more suspect if he tried. Whether he's in dire financial straits or just needs someone to be his guinea pig, he's obviously got some ulterior motive.
お断りだ。どうせ約束をすっぽかされたかなんかだろ。
But you're my plan A.
今日は先輩と帰るんだから、お前の愚痴に付き合ってやる余裕はないよ。
Okay, I'm curious about this. Last time when he asked Arihiko about CL, he was like, "Who's CL? I don't know." Is it gonna be the same?
先輩ってシール先輩?
Okay, so he still knows. But he's a surprise, even though we hung out a lot together. Did his memories get reset? Does he still think that she's like an untouchable senpai?
そうだけど、アリヒコ、お前先輩のことを覚えてるのか？
何ですかそれは。先輩は俺の大本命だぞ。忘れるわけないでしょうが。
Oh man, you too. I wake up just because I can think of her every morning as well. He says it so confidently. You'd never think he once did. I guess that makes sense. Now that CL's returned, everything's back to the way it was. This guy included. Though according to CL's explanation, it seems like he would fall outside of the scope of her spell.
あ、先輩だ。やっほー。
Yahoo! Arihiko waves CL over.
お待たせしました、遠野くん。乾くんもこんにちは。
Yeah, you too, by the way. CL gives a polite bow.
予定が変わってしまいましたけど、どうします？遠野くんはお家に帰りますか？それとも茶道室に寄っていきます？
茶道室に行きます。このまま帰ると正門でお別れになるし、今日はもっと先輩と話がしたいから、茶道室でゆっくりお茶を。
Oh man, Hariko's giving the vibes. It should have been me, not her. It should have been me. Someone grabs my shoulders and shakes me back and forth.
こんにちは。起きてますか？
I fucking love Arihiko, man. Oh, I've missed you. Oh. It's Arihiko, of course.
なんだよ、アリヒコ。まだいたのか。
Why don't you be like the third wheel you are and roll away?
ずっとてめえの目の前にいたっつうの。そしてあまりのたわごとに覚醒したっつうの。あれだ、あんまりこういうのに口出しする趣味はねえが、今のはあんまりにもあれだったんで口出しする。
Arihiko glares at me and then at Ciel. Ciel and I share a quick glance.
あのね、君たち、せっかくの反動をどうしてそういう風にしか使えねえんだよ。作動室に寄っていくとか正気を失う、いや疑うレベルだからな。
Fine, Ciel, we'll go to your house.
ここは人工失楽園、21世紀の東京だぜ。もっとマシな遊び場はあそこに山ほど転がってるだろうが。
Arihiko gestures theatrically to the window.
どこでしょうか。
Movie?
窓の外はまあ要するに外だと思うけど。
I offhandedly answer on Arihiko's behalf. Apparently, that was a mistake. Because Arihiko launches right into another rant.
トーノ、お前がそんなだから先輩までボケちまってんのさ。まだ昼なんだぞ。駅前なんて徒歩10分なんだ。ついでに俺たちは学生なんだぞ。これだけの条件が揃っていて、どうして街で遊びまくる企画力がねえんだよ、お前は。
Oh no, don't talk about painting the town red. Shiki already does that at night. How dense can he be? Obviously that crossed my mind. I just haven't suggested it because... I still glance at Ciel. She seems the type to enjoy a casual stroll around a park over some extravagant outing in the town. I'm sure that if I suggested something like that, she'd just turn me down.
乾くんの意見はもっともです。
Oh!
遠野くんへのご褒美もありますし、せっかくなので3人で遊びに行きましょうか。
Does she owe us? I don't think she owes us anything.
マジで
No shit! Woo!
先輩
No, my senpai alone time is gone.
いいじゃないですか。たまにはこういうのも。もう何も気兼ねをする必要もないんですし、遠野くんと乾くんと3人で遊びに行くんならきっと楽しいです。
まあ、先輩がいいって言うなら俺も嬉しいけど。
はい、乾くんもいいですよね。
Yes! That's a new face. That looks like a face that Sojiro Sonoji would do. I have no earthly idea what that expression is supposed to convey.
それじゃあ決まりですね。お二人ともお昼ご飯はどうします？お家で食べてくるか、それとも3人で一緒に食べましょうか。
いや、それは学校でいつもやってるし、外食する分の金は遊びに回そう。俺も有彦もあんまり持ってないし。
I had my allowance cut again. Akia's mean.
なあ、有彦。
俺、姉貴に金借りてもいいかも。
It's on deal on interest. Oh man. Or not. Looks like he's got his heart set on Ciel with lunch with Ciel.
先輩はなんか外で食べに行きたいところとかある？
食べに行きたいところですか。
So you have to ask, Shiki.
特にリクエストはありませんけど、そうですね。あまり値段が高いところはちょっと。
そっか。人よりいっぱい食べるもんな、先輩。そりゃお金がかかるか。
違います。なんてことを言うんですか、遠野くんは。
The data I've collected during my time in the tea ceremony club would speak for itself. But it's probably wiser to let this drop.
いいです。私も乾くんに賛成です。
Alright, time to drain you for everything you're worth.
今から3人でお昼ご飯を食べに行きましょう。映画館の横にある喫茶店のインド風パイが美味しいと聞いて、いつか行こうと決めていたんです。
You know what that means? Curry.
お、アーネンエルブとは通だね先輩。あの喫茶店のマスター、どこぞのイタリア料理の達人らしいぜ。
Wait. Indian style pies, Italian food, in Japan. Okay. How's Arihiko so up to date on the latest gastronomic gossip?
それでは 映画館の前に30分後に集合としましょう。いいですね、遠野くん。
Right.
いや先輩、俺家に帰るのに30分かかるんだけど。
Uh-oh, why is that interrupted?
それでは解散です。遅刻者は食後のデザートを振る舞う系にします。
I don't have the money for that, no! Ciel strides off towards the hallway.
おーし、盛り上がってきたな、殿。シエル先輩と親密になるチャンスは今、ただ今なり。
Oh yeah, that's not happening, bro.
ところで、いっそ1日ぐらい遅れてくれても構わないですよ。
Feel free to be late by a day or so, please. With that, Arihiko dashes out of the classroom. Things have quickly gotten out of hand.
いいか。
I fucking love Arihiko, man. I'm still getting to spend my afternoon with Ciel. In that sense, I'm luckier than I have any right to be. I picked up my bag and follow Arihiko out of the classroom. No, I don't want to pay, no! Huffing and puffing, I arrive at the bottom of the hill. It took about 15 minutes to get here from school. I've obliterated my previous record, but still nowhere near enough. Oh, he's going home first? 5 minutes later. By running myself ragged, I managed to get home in 20 minutes, but easily takes me 20 more to get ready and make it back to the station. No, he's late. Ciel knows I live on the top of a hill. She definitely did this on purpose.
もう時々思い出したように意地悪になるんだから、先輩は。
I tumble into the lobby and finally come to a stop. With my shoulders heaving, I slow myself to take a fast walk. I don't think my heart can take much more. Besides, it's poor manners to run indoors.
あら、シキさん。
Oh, it's Kohaku
今日は
again.
お早いお帰りなんですね。
ただいま、琥珀さん。ちょっと急いでるからまた後で。
Can I have some money? Actually, no. Do you even pick it? Can you ask Akiha if I can borrow some money with interest? Lower, preferably. I greet Kohaku as she pokes her head out from the dining room and heads up the stairs. What the fuck? Throb. There's a blood stain there. Okay. Throb. Suddenly, without a hint of warning. Throb. My vision turns blood red.
シキさん。
Okay, he tilted and the chandelier's on the side now, okay. Faintly, I hear Kohaku's voice, followed by the flustered patter of approaching footsteps. She's far quicker to react than I expected based on her usual carefree demeanor.
シキさん、体を丸めて頭を打たないように。
Oh, we were going up the stairs, that's why. Some part of me registers her faraway voice and I curl up into a ball. Oh, my back slides down against something hard. Thankfully, I don't even feel it. You know, I thought if I just left it there, he would just be rolling for eternity. Ah! Skull-shattering agony is all I know! Oh, we're gonna be late to that date.
シキさん、気がつかれました？
琥珀さん。
はい。シキさん、階段から転がってきたんですよ。背中を軽く打ってしまわれましたが、幸い大事はありません。ですが、熱が終わりのようですね。お出かけの予定かと存じますが、どうか、今日はこのままお休みください。
My day! Arihiko was right. Did he plan this? Did he plan for me to be one day late? Kohaku takes hold of my shoulders and helps me to my feet.
いや、
No,
大丈
no,
夫。
please, I
休ま
can't.
なくてもすぐ収まります。ここまで全力で走ったから息が上がってるだけで。
いけません。そんな青い顔をして何をおっしゃっているんですか。シキさんのお体を見る者として、これ以上の無茶はさせられません。
でも、約束が。
お断りの連絡でしたら引き受けます。あんまり無茶するようでしたら、お注射の出番ですから。
Oh no, not injection. Don't call Dr. Arak, please. No, that freaking kills me. Oh, I'm just imagining Kohaku calls Ciel. It's like, Shiki won't be making it. He fell down some stairs. And Ciel's like, did he fight vampires? And no, he literally just actually fell down some stairs. He didn't actually get into any supernatural fights this time. Kohaku adjusts her stance, ready to stop me by whatever means necessary. I hear my skull splitting apart. She's in my way. She's absolutely right. Ooh, we actually get choices here. Alright, she's in my way. I made a promise and I intend to keep it. I stumble forward, fighting the pain stabbing into my brain. My morbid curiosity is getting the better of me. Then you don't have to tell her. I know Kohaku's right. Heading into town with this migraine is just asking to collapse in the middle of the street. No matter how badly I want to go, I should stay home and recuperate. Just like how I've done for the past 7 years. Shiki's too thirsty. This time I have something I care about. And more to the point. Something tells me that if I don't see Ciel today, I'll never see her again. Not as I am now. Does he know he's turning into Roa? Because like he specifically said, not as I am now. Ooh. I'm really nervous. I hope he doesn't like kill Kohaku. No, I won't. Counting on another chance is a luxury I've never had. I'm going! Oh, okay. I know Kohaku only has my best interest at heart. I shove past her and dash through the doors. I keep running, fighting the urge to throw up. As though seeking sanctuary in my plans with Ciel. As though fleeing from something I cannot name. I force myself to run, even as my body feels like it's about to give out. Huh. That's interesting. This is where I normally think like it reconvenes, but no, we have two different choices. Interesting. Very interesting. This city is filled with the city is filled with people. The sun is bright. The sight of all this rote activity disgusts me. Huh. What the hell is that? Oh! It's all bright. They're supposed to be intelligent creatures. Why are they all milling around like a colony of termites? My mind is in a fog. With all this pain and nausea, it feels like it isn't my own. I look around. Ciel has to be here somewhere. But my head is so hazy, I can't make her out. I can't find her. There's too many people. I can't see her. Whoa, whoa. It's too crowded. I can't. Oh, there's no point. My head. I expected a thud noise like. I'm like feeling really bad, but I have money that I'm not buying sweets. I hear the voice I've been searching for, but I'm too exhausted to even lift my head. Can you give me some water? I'm like thirsty as fuck. She's got nothing to apologize for, but she's doing it anyway. That's just one more thing I love about her. Oh. I feel awful. I'm glad I came. Ciel must have been looking forward to this too. I just have to get through this dizzy spell. We can go have some fun. Just like we always do. Huh. What happens now? Part of me legit expected a bad end. When I wake, I find myself in a bed. I think this is our bedroom, actually. Yeah. Oh, my anemia must be acting up because my limbs don't seem to work. I'll look around as best as I can with only my head. I'm back in the Tohno mansion. Outside, the sun is setting. Oh, Hisui's back. Alright, cool. Hisui's here, watching over me as I sleep.
シキ様、お目覚めになられましたか？
翡翠。
Kind of curious, where are we now? We're still on this event. Oh, this event is long.
シキ様は外出先でお倒れになられました。ご同伴されていたご学友様から連絡があり、シキ様をお屋敷にお連れした次第です。
Don't have to pay for dessert. Arihiko got his wish, that lucky bastard.
結局。
I shoved Kohaku for no reason whatsoever.
バカみたいだ。紅白さんに合わせる顔がない。
As regret sets in, my headache returns. I can barely feel my arms and legs, but my pain receptors seem to work just fine.
翡翠、俺の体どうなったんだ？
ご安心ください。シキ様のお体に大事はありませんでした。
Everything is wrong with you. Isui places a silver tray by my bedside, loaded with medicine from Kohaku and a glass of water, and exits the room. I crawl out of bed, down the pills, and crawl back in.
仕方ないさ。
Well, back here.
大丈夫。慣れてる。
Used to it. A memory of Ciel's smile flits across my mind. I close my eyes, trying to shut it out. The best thing I can do now is sleep. My headache will be gone by nightfall, I'm sure. Man, we really haven't seen Arku in a while. Now I think about it. Okay, so now it's a different time period. Are we... Whoa! That's a lot of time pass. And Shiki's bleeding in the picture. Okay. It's so hot. Damn, we really blazed through this day. Holy shit. Huh. Bet something interesting's gonna happen. I wake up struggling to breathe. Quickly, I get out of bed, change my clothes, and retrieve my knife from the drawer. Oh, he's got his knife. There's always a pitcher of water in the dining room. I'll go downstairs and get myself a drink. Why did he get his knife for the drink? I make my way to the dining room. And why isn't he wearing his glasses? Oh, to the dining room. That's not the dining room. He's going out for a drink, all right. To the dining room. It's the wrong side of midnight. The corridors of the mansion are deserted. There's no one out here to cross paths with. No one to present me with an opportunity. I chose the wrong time. If I'd emerged even an hour earlier, I could have afforded to be a little pickier. Scrape, scrape, scrape. A scraping sound accompanies me as I walk. Huh. I am not sure what he's doing. I'm assuming he's on a killing spree now, but... Eh. The scraping of feet against the floor. The scraping of someone else's feet. I chose the right time. Is he dragging someone? If I emerged even an hour earlier, I wouldn't be able to enjoy such a leisurely stroll. He's got his hand on someone's head, I think? I think that's hair. It's gotta be. Scrape, scrape, scrape. I drag her by the hair as I walk. Oh my god. Her hair, long and sleek, like Akiha's. That's why I chose her. Their faces look nothing alike, but that hair is captivating. Oh, fuck. Crossing the lobby, I arrive at the dining room. Oh my fucking god. He describes this alley where you cut... actually, no. where he had his encounter with Arakue, but I was gonna say where he cut Arakue, but that was in her own room. He's dragging them here to the dining room. Ugh! I released a fistful of hair. The woman flops to the ground, unconscious. Okay, I was wondering why they weren't screaming. She isn't dead. Not yet, anyways. Seeing as I missed dinner, I wanted to make sure my meal would satisfy my hunger. The blood of the dead, cold and unappetizing, lacks vitality, or so I've heard. The woman's bare nape, unblemished by makeup, has the pale translucence of fine confectionery. This will do. With my knife still clutched in one hand, I lower my mouth to her neck. And then I wake up. It was all a dream. A sick, twisted dream. Gradually, my surroundings sharpen into focus. Huh. That's really weird. I'm not sure what's happening. He is actually back in his room. Actually, I want to read this. Shadow Jail. Shadow over the moon. A dream sown from delusion. A prisoner languishing in sleep. That sounds like an ending, to be honest. Yeah, I wonder. I think this might be an ending, so maybe you have to choose the option where, wait, there are two choices here? I don't remember this. I don't remember making a choice here, actually. I'll continue for now. We might get a bad ending. Gradually, my surroundings sharpen into focus. My throat feels as dry as bone. Every hair on my body is standing on end. What the hell is this? What the hell was that? Why would I dream about something like that? Sneaking into town, creeping up on a woman from behind, then knocking her out and dragging her into an alleyway. At least it was only a dream. If I'd actually done that, well, I really would be crazy. Oh god, everything's turning red. I think it might be his own vision, not the actual room though. It finally dawns on me just how hard I'm breathing. It takes me a moment to calm down. I press my fingers into my eyelids and breathe deep. My chest is too sore for me to go back to sleep. Sore. Did I say sure? I think I said the right thing. I'll turn on the lights and read until morning comes. What? Then a bucket of cold water is upended onto my head. What the fuck is this? Did he just break the screen? The left side is now a wall. Maybe the wall of the alleyway? Ugh. I think it is the alleyway, as my eyes adjust to the darkness. It is the alleyway, and what lies within? My breath freezes in my lungs. Not my room. I'm in a grimy back alley, with a naked knife in my hand, and lying there in front of me is a woman I've never seen, out cold on the ground. Oh, what is this? What am I doing? Wasn't I dreaming? How can this be real? It has to be a dream. After all, when have I ever wanted to do this? Assaulting a stranger, running my knife lovingly through the lines written on her tender skin, cutting her into pieces, 17 pieces, just to see her blood. I'd never. Sorry. He's like, oh my god, this exact scenario has happened before, but I'd never do that. 17 pieces. Ah. My head spins with unfamiliar memories. Red blood, warm blood, wet, thirst-quenching blood. I want nothing to do with the thoughts in my head, yet I can't help but long to see that beautiful color again. Do it. The impulse pounds in rhythm with my heart. I don't understand. It's almost like I'm no different from them. That creepy smile from Vlove. A beast free from humanity and all its tedious shackles. No, that's not what I remember. Something similar Miss Noelle told me. Goodbye. I'm afraid your luck's run out. I think it was vampire. Oh, come on. Admit it already. The real Shiki died years ago, and all that's left is a murdering psychopath. You just haven't realized it yet.
違う。そんなのありえない。
You aren't the real me. And then his persona gets summoned. And yet, here I am. How can I explain what I'm doing right now? Why, even as I'm processing all this, am I holding my knife to this woman's throat? And last night... Why do I remember gorging myself on blood?
違う。夢だ。そんなのは夢だ。
Just a dream, just a dream.
俺にはそんな記憶はない。日曜日に何をしたかなんて。なんて。
And then I realize why something seemed off this morning, why it felt like there was a hole in my brain. For the entirety of Saturday and Sunday, 2 whole days, my memory is blank. I need to confirm something. I'm really confused about something. Because like the date, I guess these are more like chapters, not days. But I feel like, yeah, I remember at the beginning of the day, I thought it was the weekend, especially since day 5. I'm sure it was a weekend, and I think day 5 and day 6 were weekends, were Saturday and Sunday. But then we end up going to school in some of these days, so there's like a slight disparity with how I remember the days. But then I remembered on the other side there were days where 2 days have gone by, 3 days, or like we skipped a day or something like that. But in this case, yeah, I guess we skipped another 2 days. Scoring my memories, I find that I have some faint recollections of Saturday. Sunday, however, is gone. There's nothing left. How long has this been happening? All of Roa's hosts think they're normal until they turn into someone else overnight. Oh, that was Noah's line. How much time have I spent as someone else? The woman's eyelids flutter. Her consciousness stirs. Oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. If she wakes up and sees me, it's all over. I can't talk my way out of this. My only choice is to use my knife and dispose of the evidence, or my life is over. Oh. My knife moves on its own accord. Oh, no, stop. I don't even need to see her lines. If I do this, there's no going back. Why hesitate? After all, I'll forever be... This won't be the first throat you've cut now, will it? Something less than livestock. My fingers are paralyzed. I can't move them in one way or the other. I hear the woman's voice. A moment later, she registers the knife at her throat. Her cry is drowned out by my own. I scream and scream like a broken siren. I'm at a full sprint before I realize that I'm running. Damn. I'm very proud that he had the self-control to hold himself back. At least I think he did. But now, he literally tried to kill someone and they're gonna probably report it to authorities. My fingers are trembling. My head is filled with white noise. But I managed to move my feet before I moved my hand. If she had been the one to scream first, there would have been a very different story. Fear. I feel fear. A colder, more visceral fear than I've ever known. It's coming. I feel it looming over me. However far I run, I'll never escape the terror of my own self. Whoa! Diving into my room, I try to lock the door behind me. My hands take hold of the metal handle, but just spins uselessly with a rattle. I feel fear. Damn, how are we? Oh man, this is kind of terrifying. If I can't lock this door, something will get in. Something beyond my comprehension. The door. I have to lock the door. I can't let anything get in. I can't let anything get out. But what is it I'm afraid of? I don't know. I don't know, but I'll continue to fight. I continue fighting with the lock like a madman. Only the doorknob is turning, not the lock. My fingers are clenched around it and won't let go. I turn it manically. Rattle, rattle, rattle. The noise pierces my eardrums and scrape against my brain. Rattle, 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 snick. In a sudden rage, I drive my knife through the wrist of the hand fused to the doorknob. He cut his own hand? The rattling stops at last. Oh, squelch, squelch. My hand slips on the knob. I can't get a hold of it. Did he just cut his hand off so that he could let go of the knob? Oh shit. Alright, this is a bad ending for sure. Squelch, squelch, squelch. Crack, crack, squelch, crack. I break 3 fingers before I realize it's pointless. Oh god, fuck. Before I realize I'm done for, my other hand refuses to let go of the knife, so I'm never gonna get this door locked. Seeing no other option, I stab my knife into my palm to make a socket. It worked! Giddy at my success, I press the hole against the lock, squelch with a rush of agony so hilarious I think my mouth might split from laughing. The metal slots into place. I twist my hand, giggling deliriously. Squelch, click, the lock finally turns. There, a job well done. Oh, I really hate this. I hate like dismemberment and like, honestly, I don't mind gore usually, but if there's gonna be gore, I prefer it to be quick. But like, ooh, this amount of self-harm feels a little bit uncomfortable, if you know what I mean. I can't stop giggling. It's making me thirsty, so I try to break through the door to go to the dining room. I try to lock the room, but now I want to open it again. But it won't open, it won't open, it won't open! So I do the only thing I can. I press my blood-stained palm to my lips and gulp down the warm red liquid oozing from it. It tastes disgusting. My throat is still human, unequipped to handle the viscosity. Oh, there we go. That's the image here. Shadow Jail. Oh. Ah, that's why it's called that. I lock eyes with a stranger reflected in the window. He's at once the happiest and the most wretched creature I've ever seen. That's when it sinks in. It's all over for us. Oh, wow. Bad end? Right? I know he didn't die yet, but what the fuck? Okay, that actually leads into day 13, Mirage. Ooh, that seemed really, really weird. Wait, that's like really, really weird. The hours flow thick, hot, and slow like molten metal. That... oh, I don't really know what to say to that. Day 15? There's so many other choices. I'm really confused. I know I wasn't able to make a choice here. What about here? I'm pretty sure I wasn't able to make a choice. I'm gonna go back and see. Yeah, so there was no choice at school. Now I'm back here with Kohaku. But I have a choice here. I can push Kohaku away. Oh no, I can stay home. She's absolutely right. She's got a point. Given the condition I'm in, I wouldn't be much fun to hang out with anyway. Better to play it safe this time. It's not like I'll never see them again.
そうだね。今日はもう。
よかった。お休みいただけるんですね。四季さん、お一人で歩けますか？
No, I don't think so.
なんとか歩けます。部屋までは行けそうですから、琥珀さんには連絡をお願いできますか？
It just occurred to me, they never addressed that bloodstain that Shiki saw. I give her Arikiko's number. I'm sure he'll understand once he hears I'm unwell.
かしこまりました。乾様にご連絡した後、お薬を持っていきますから。どうかお部屋のベッドでお休みください。
I wonder if it'll lead into the same thing. She trots off to the east wing, the hem of her uniform just a little disheveled. I watch her as she goes on. Come to think of it. Whoa, what the fuck? Didn't I feast my eyes on something like this before? I feel sick. I feel vile. Nothing good can come from these memories. At this rate, I won't be able to walk before long. I have to get somewhere I can be alone before that happens. He's gonna go back to his room. Probably. My head is swimming, like I've come down with a heavy cold. It's like my skull is filled with sponge. My sense of balance is shot. I put a hand against the wall and steady myself. What? More blood. I don't think this is the way to his room either. What was that? Just now on the wall. I thought I saw a bloodstain. Oh, fuck. Some shit happened in this mansion, but his brain is like erasing it. It's like, nope, never happened. You don't see anything. Like how before when he was at the alley, he was like, yeah, no, I'm just at home. Maybe I should go to the dining room. My thoughts scatter as my headaches pulse stronger. Only a few more steps to my room. I just need to curl up in my bed, away from the world. Let everything resolve itself like it did this morning. Before I start seeing things I don't understand. Before I start remembering things I never knew. Oh. Interesting. Time passes in a flash, and the sun has set. The medicine I got from Kohaku made me feel a little better, at least. It hasn't done much for my headache, but eases my prickling... It's eased the prickling numbness in my arms and legs. I lie still. From my bed, I listen to the noise of the mansion. Far away, I hear a muffled cacophony. You can hear the city from there? Damn. The hustle and bustle of the station at the bottom of the hill, a kilometer from here. The sporadic activity of the residential district. The engines of cars speeding down the highway. The rustling of leaves in the garden. Now his senses have gone extremely sensitive. Each and every one comes to me distinctly, whoops. From my bed, I count the hours as they pass. It's almost 7. Soon it'll be dinner time downstairs. The mansion doors remain shut as it ushers in the night. Very quiet, and lapses in an oddly empty silence. I close my eyes. My headache falls away. Like a shipwrecked sailor relinquishing his grip, I sink into the depths. At last, it'll all be over. I flee from the pain of reality and surrender myself to scarlet dreams. I think from now on it's gonna reconnect with the other path. Yeah. Huh. In that case, I'll pull out the flowchart. Huh. There's another option here. Why are these popping up now? I'm just gonna see if this takes me to day 13. It should, but I'm not 100% confident in the choices anymore. Ah, it seems like it does. Okay. You know, I think I'm actually gonna save it for next time. I'm really confused about these options. I have 3 things I did not do, but none of these have any choices, so that means the choices are from earlier before. It's really hard to tell what is what though. Oh, I might have to look this up, but for now, I think I'm gonna call it for today. I'm very interested. Shiki's going crazy, like super duper crazy. Apparently this is called day 15. Does the start of the day always have what day it is? Yeah, it's day... Okay, I've been looking at the days as like the chapters, but... Oh, I never noticed this. Yeah, I never freaking noticed this. Chapter 11, which was day 11, was day 11. But chapter 12 was day 14. That's why he said he was missing the 2 days that were the weekends. What did Mario do to us? So confused. Alright, but we'll continue on with this, I guess, this chapter. And next time, shit's all kinds of weird. Oh man, I don't know what to think. But yeah, I don't know, man. We'll do this next time. And until then, I will be seeing you. See ya.